Hello, my Caribbean people. My name is Nadia Brancker, and welcome to We Tap In Entertainment News. This is the show where we let you know what's happening with our Caribbean entertainers all over the world. We want to thank you. We want to thank everyone for the overwhelming support. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe to this channel as we aim to bring the Caribbean closer together, one click at a time. Now let's tap into some news. Now y'all remember that song? When I dead, put jab jab on me tombstone.
When I dead, put jab jab on me tombstone.
This is not just a song for many, as displayed last week in Grenada. Despite the fact that Grenada Carnival or Spicemas was cancelled because of COVID, that did not stop some Grenadians who took to the streets. Some of the revelers were interviewed by local stations. One reveler said, "Today is just not to play mass. It is me standing up for freedom, my human rights, and rebelling against the system." Some indicated, "This is our tradition, we playing jab." However, the Grenadian police force, even though did not arrest anyone on the spot, restricted their movement. Now, jab jab was born out of rebellion, which in 2021, there's an air of rebellion in the region, against vaccines or lockdown, etc. Now, what is jab jab? According to Spicemas Corporation, the masquerade jab jab is a reenactment by the enslaved, showing their retaliation against their slave masters, whom they blamed for decades of suffering. Once slavery was abolished, it was their way of saying, "I am no longer afraid of you." People paraded down the streets, and that's what you would see, the people wearing the animal horns on their heads, covered in molasses and old motor oil, dragging chains that symbolize the years of bondage and suffering. Now, to some I know, it looked mad, it looked crazy, but it has such a deep meaning. Like, I've never had a jab jab experience, but it sure looks like fun, y'all. Y'all can imagine me covered in the black motor oil and jamming down the road. I can surely see myself doing that. Grenada, look out for me. When you guys have official carnival again, I am there. Now, we all know that Vogue, is a fashion magazine. And guess who was featured in the September issue of British Vogue? The Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Motley. On Instagram, British Vogue stated, "As the first female Prime Minister of Barbados, history-making Mia Motley has monumental plans. The charismatic force for change talks to Gary Young about leading the country towards republicanism and shaking off its colonial past," in the September 2021 issue of British Vogue. Motley, photographed by Kyle Babb, looks great on the cover. The article is well written and informative. The article states, "As she leads her government like a transformational steam train. For Motley, it is a case of tearing down the old ways to rebuild a country with ambitions for global renown." Listen, it is a must read. Now, not many of you may know that I was a dance fitness bunny. We as Caribbean people know there's nothing like an energetic dance session. Bajan dance sensation Nandi Yard, who celebrated her birthday last Monday, continues to develop her craft and represent Barbados as a professional dancer. Now, the business of dance has evolved over the years, and the respect for the art form has grown, and Yard has been pivotal in the movement. Before COVID-19, Nani was part of the Machel Montana show, and her schedule is still packed, teaching dance classes in the US. She was in Brooklyn August 12th, Philly August 14th, Boston 21st, and she continues to tour the world. Keep representing Nandi. Now let's talk. As we see the tourism sector decline, do you believe more can be done in the creative industries? As we have seen the boom in the Nigerian film industry, we have talented persons in the region. How can we make the millions? I want to hear from you. Now, artists have taken this time in the pandemic to reinvent their career, and Guyanese artist Nekeita spoke with the Caribbean Entertainment Hub about rebranding. Nekeita, previously known as Tennicia de Freitas, made the move to rebrand after singing on a cruise ship, and because of COVID, having to change the direction of her career and get back on, the Guyanese scene. And she decided to change her name, but with the sound that we know from Nekeita. She released her newest single on Mother's Day, My Mama, My Queen, which shows a beautiful, confident woman ready to take the Caribbean by storm.
My mama, you're my queen, you're my empress divine. Push through your battles, you held your head high. Never regrets, you tell your dance. Reach to the sky, it's no lie, it's no lie.
this segment seems to be about the women. Now, Fay-Ann took the plunge once again in Anguilla, taking a dive in the crowd while performing at Eyes Wide Shut. Now, when was the last time you see that? Fay-Ann on her Instagram page wrote, "The crowd was a vibe, thank you Anguilla." Now, this would not normally be news, but in 2021 to see her dive in the crowd brought us back to a time when life was as easy as a crowd dive. Nailah Blackman, Trinidadian soca artist, is preparing to release new music and continues to be busy performing. But we here at We Tap In, we are peeping her fashion. Nailah is styling and designing under the brand Soca Gal. We see her from city to city performing, and her fashion is always on point, bringing that Caribbean flavor with a touch of African pepper. We are interested to see what next Nailah Blackman is doing in fashion. Reality TV actor Rome from Trinidad was in Barbados last week. The actor on VH1 Girls Cruise was having a great time vacationing in Barbados. He met up with the soca queen, Alison Hines, for a little fun in the sun on a catamaran. Both artists are managed by Perception Management and continue to make waves throughout the world. Sean Paul's Dirty Rock certified triple platinum in the UK. Sean Paul has shown longevity in the business. He has shown how you stay relevant in a fast-paced industry. The Jamaican dancehall artist has been in the business for over, 20 years and continues to be hot on the charts. Paul has made a name for himself globally, performing with Beyonce, Keisha Cole, and the list goes on. His 19-year-old album, Dirty Rock, is now officially certified for triple platinum in the UK, which means it has now recorded sales of over 900,000. The songs on this album bring back sweet UE memories for me, personally, as my roommates were Jamaicans, and they loved to party, and we were doing dances to get busy and like glue. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that old school dancehall 90s music.
But I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I might not play number 2.
Now, new releases. Moving on to a woman that wears many hats. Actress, singer, songwriter, entrepreneur. Barbadian Shontelle, best known for her single Impossible and T-shirt, has released a new single with the song entitled Necessary Love. I listened. It gives off a summer cool vibe.
Do you have to go out and do all the things that you do? Tell me, is that necessary love? Is that necessary love?
The Grammy-nominated songwriter also has taken full control of her work by using NFTs. In an interview with USA Technology Tech, she explained, "It's a good way for you to bridge the gap between the music world and this new technology of earning to empower people." Recording artist Fyah is excited about his new release, Feel the Vibes, which is now trending on Audiomack. The Jamaican artist told We Tap In Entertainment News, "It is a good feeling. And throughout this crazy time in this pandemic, we need positive music. This song is about motivation and overcoming. Go check out Feel the Vibes."
Over me feel the vibes. You me blessing it off forward, me feel the vibes. Them deadly boys become fertilized. Because Selassie I protect me life. Me overcome this struggle, me feel the vibes.
New music from soca artist Vincent and Skinny Fabulous. You have to listen to John Wick, people.
We mad and we sick, John Wick. When we tell them that we bad man, sick, John Wick. Man a real bad man, John Wick, John Wick.
Also coming out of St.Vincent and the Grenadines, a tribute song emanating from the volcanic eruption entitled Vinci Power. This is a tribute song for the people of St.Vincent and the Grenadines in light of the last Soufriere volcanic eruption that rocked the nation this year. It features 13 Vincentian artists. We Tap In will speak with the songwriter Colin Minka Peters about what Vinci Power really means.
And when the dark is tumbling down, we're gonna be together. Give me the Vinci Power.
Flows People Monarch 2021 is Amber with Soca groupie Congrats. She went up against Cooper Dan with Rain. Congrats to both.
Groupie for Soca, groupie for Soca, yeah, I'm a groupie.
That is all for today, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our IG, Facebook, and YouTube. My name is Nadia Brancker. Join us next time as we tap in.
Nos cœurs, nos prières ou nos pensées vont au peuple de Haiti. Our hearts, prayers, and thoughts goes out to the people of Haiti.